Have you ever felt like you're carrying a heavy weight on your shoulders? A weight made of anger, resentment, or sadness from something someone did to you. It's like being chained to the past, unable to move forward. This feeling is incredibly common, and it's a heavy burden to bear. Today, we're going to talk about a powerful key that can unlock those chains and set you free. That key is forgiveness. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Forgive them. After what they did, it sounds impossible, maybe even unfair. You might feel that forgiving someone means you're saying what they did was okay, or that you're letting them off the hook. But here's the most important secret about forgiveness. It's not really about them. It's about you. It's an act of self-love, a gift you give to yourself to reclaim your peace and your happiness. Let's break down what forgiveness isn't. It isn't forgetting. The memories might always be there, but forgiveness changes how those memories affect you. They lose their power to cause you pain. Forgiveness also doesn't mean you have to reconcile with the person who hurt you. You don't have to let them back into your life, especially if they are toxic or unsafe. Forgiveness is an internal process. It's a personal decision to let go of the grudge you're holding. So, why is it so hard to forgive? Our brains are wired for survival. When someone hurts us, our natural instinct is to protect ourselves, and holding on to anger can feel like a form of protection. We think, if I stay angry, I won't get hurt again, but what really happens is that we end up hurting ourselves over and over. Holding a grudge is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. The only person it truly harms is you. This constant anger and resentment can have a serious impact on our health. Studies have shown that chronic anger is linked to higher stress levels, increased blood pressure, a weaker immune system, and even a greater risk of heart problems. It can lead to anxiety and depression, and it clouds your mind, making it hard to focus on the good things in life. You're essentially stuck in a loop, replaying the painful event in your head, which keeps your body in a constant state of fight or flight. This is exhausting, mentally and physically. Think of it like this. Imagine you're holding a hot coal in your hand, intending to throw it at someone who wronged you. While you're waiting for the right moment, who is getting burned? Forgiveness is the act of dropping that coal. It's not for the other person's benefit, it's to stop burning your own hand. When you choose to forgive, you're choosing to stop the cycle of pain. You're taking back control of your emotional well-being. So, what happens when you finally do forgive? The benefits are immense. The first thing you'll notice is a sense of lightness, a feeling of relief. That heavy weight you've been carrying finally lifts, your mind becomes clearer. Instead of being consumed by negative thoughts about the past, you create mental space for new, positive experiences. Your relationships with others can improve because you're no longer projecting your past hurts onto your current interactions. Forgiveness also opens the door to healing. When you let go of resentment, you allow yourself to process the pain in a healthy way. You start to see the situation with more perspective, and you might even find lessons in the experience that help you grow stronger and wiser. It allows you to become the hero of your own story, not the victim. You stop defining yourself by what was done to you and start defining yourself by how you chose to rise above it. Now, let's talk about the how. How do you actually forgive someone, especially when the hurt is deep? It's a process, not a one-time event. It takes time and patience with yourself. The first step is to acknowledge your pain. Allow yourself to feel the anger, the sadness, the betrayal. Don't suppress these emotions. Write them down in a journal, talk to a trusted friend, or even speak with a therapist. Giving your feelings a voice is crucial for processing them. Once you've acknowledged your pain, the next step is to make a conscious decision to let go. This is a choice you make for your own peace. You can say it out loud. I choose to let go of this resentment for my own well-being. This doesn't happen overnight. You might have to make this choice every day for a while. When the angry thoughts pop up, gently remind yourself of your decision. I am choosing peace over this. Another powerful technique is to try and reframe the story. This doesn't mean excusing the other person's behavior. It means trying to understand the situation from a broader perspective, without judgment. Sometimes, people hurt others because they are themselves in pain or acting from a place of ignorance or fear. Seeing their humanity, however flawed, can make it easier to detach from the anger. This is not about feeling sorry for them, it's about freeing yourself from the emotional chains that bind you to them. Think about the energy you're spending on being angry. What else could you be doing with that energy? You could be learning a new skill, starting a hobby, spending quality time with loved ones, or working towards your goals. Your emotional energy is a precious resource. Don't waste it on someone or something that has already caused you pain. By forgiving, you redirect that energy back into your own life, fueling your growth and happiness. It's also important to remember to forgive yourself. Sometimes, we're harder on ourselves than anyone else. We might blame ourselves for getting into a painful situation or for not seeing the red flags. We might be angry at ourselves for trusting someone who betrayed us. Part of the healing process is to extend the same compassion to yourself that you are working to extend to others. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. Let go of self-blame and embrace self-compassion. If you find that you're really struggling with this process, that's completely okay. Deep wounds can be very difficult to heal on your own. Seeking help from a mental health professional can provide you with the tools and support you need to navigate these complex emotions. A therapist can offer a safe space to explore your feelings and guide you on the path to forgiveness and healing. There is no shame in asking for help. It's a sign of strength. Ultimately, forgiveness is the ultimate act of self-care. It's about declaring that your future happiness is more important than your past hurt. It's about taking your power back and refusing to let anyone else's actions control your life. When you forgive, you don't change the past, but you do change the future. You open your heart to peace, joy, and new possibilities. You free yourself to live a life that is not defined by your wounds, but by your strength and resilience. So I invite you to think about that hot coal you might be holding. Is it time to drop it? Is it time to give yourself the gift of freedom? The journey of forgiveness is a personal one, and it unfolds at its own pace. Be kind to yourself through the process. Celebrate the small victories. Every step you take towards letting go is a step towards a lighter, brighter, and more peaceful you. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on living a happier, healthier life. See you in the next one.